Okay, we're supposed to be live on Facebook, so hopefully this is working. I'm going to wait for it to show up. Okay, I'm going to go share this in my group really quick. If you guys are watching this in the replay, I'm so sorry that you're having to wait a couple minutes just for me to get this going, but there's something really cool that just happened on Pinterest. And I want to see if you guys have it, because it is a game changer, especially for everybody who's been in the hashtag pro club. You guys are ahead of the game. Like, I am so excited about this. Okay, so you guys might know that in September, my screen shakes because my table shakes because it's like on motors, it goes up and down. Okay, so I'll start back at the beginning. My name is Jennifer Priest. I am the social media strategist here at Smart Creative Social, and I am super excited about this really cool development that has happened on Pinterest, and I'm going to show you guys right now. I'm going to switch to sharing my screen. Desktop 2. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can replicate this on my website. So in September 2017, actually I'm going to stop sharing so I can talk to you guys. In September 2017, not even a, well, actually almost, it was a full month ago, I think today, Pinterest announced that they're rolling out functionality for hashtags. So all the time we could put hashtags on Pinterest, but they didn't do anything. You couldn't click on them, right? Like when you're on Twitter or Pinterest, or sorry, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Google+, you click on a hashtag and then it would take you to the search results for that hashtag. But Pinterest, that didn't work. Well, they flipped a switch in September and turned on that functionality. So that part is so cool, because that means that hashtags are here to stay. It means that we're going to get better search results. And in the month that this has happened, I have done tons and tons of research on Pinterest, and I'm on there every day trying to check out and see what's new with hashtags, because as we've progressed along through this month, they have made more and more changes and improvements to the hashtag functionality. So if you've been on Pinterest, you might have noticed that all of a sudden hashtags are showing up in a different color. They're showing up in the smart feed. They're showing up all over the place. And if you've done any searches for hashtags on Pinterest, you'll notice that you get way better results. And as someone doing research, this is super valuable, but this is also really valuable to know for your followers so they can find your content. Now, the one thing that I've been asked a lot is, well, is Pinterest showing you the usage count of the hashtags? That's something that's super valuable that Instagram has been showing us, right? You go, you search the hashtag, you can see how many times it's been used, and from there, and doing a little bit more research, you can gain some insight as to how much competition that hashtag has, and then figure out if you want to use it or not. Well, now it seems like Pinterest has that functionality. So I'm going to go share my screen right now. And this is my blog. This is a new post on the blog, just a roundup. And I'm going to click the Pinterest button. And on this post, what I've done is in my code for my pins, oh, let's see, where's it trying to pop up at? In the code for my pins is our hashtags. So I've said what I want the description to be, and there are hashtags in there. All right, why is it doing this weird thing? Okay, so let's go ahead and pin it. Come on. I don't know why it's being so slow right now. Probably because I have a bunch of stuff running in the background, you guys. Okay. Let's wait for it all to load. Normally the site is not this slow. I'm like, I know it's not going to work because you guys are watching. Okay, so I've got some pins for this post here. We go ahead and click to pin it, and there you can see it. I can't even believe it. It's so exciting. Okay, so this is the description for the pin that I automatically, I put it into my, into the code. And it's, when you upload the image, you can say what the alt text is. But I actually go into the code and make sure that that's all done right. Basically, you're just going to the text tab and checking your HTML. So I've been putting hashtags in there because I know that hashtags work on Pinterest now. The cool part is now, not only does Pinterest tell you the number of uses for that hashtag, which it shows here, it gives you suggestions of other hashtags. You can put up to 20 in here. So this is so cool. All right, why am I telling you guys about this? And I'm telling you about this for free because, I'm just put it here on home decor. I'm telling you guys about this because this is a game changer when you're talking about hashtags on Pinterest. Before, the only tool that we could really use to see how many times a hashtag has been used is Instagram, and it only gives us data on Instagram. Now there's this whole other place that we can be using hashtags. Now, why do you think that the uses of hashtags on that Pinterest post are pretty high? Well, because people were pinning Instagram posts ahead of time. So this is a tip for you guys, super top secret. So I'm teaching this course called Hashtag Pro. It opens November 2nd. We have a free mini course. I should have put the link in the description here, but I was so excited. I just started this Facebook Live because I was like, oh my gosh, I got to show you guys. So you have a free mini course that starts October 31st, next week. So you need to get on the list so you can get the mini course. And then from there, you'll be taken over. And when the doors open for Hashtag Pro, you'll be able to enroll. Why should you care about Hashtag Pro? Well, first of all, I explain hashtags in the course. I go through like all this amazing stuff that you can do with hashtags besides just putting them on a post. There's so much more stuff you can do. Things that have landed me, like landed my projects on BuzzFeed, things that have gotten me a lot more money, things that have helped me actually be kind of in front of a trend, all because of hashtags, like really, really cool stuff. So that's on Instagram. But in the course, I also talk about how to use hashtags on all the platforms, right? There's tricks for YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and now Pinterest and Google+. We'll talk about Google+, but like, I feel like Google+ kind of dead. But you can still use hashtags on it. So why does this matter to you? Because a lot of the content that's already on Pinterest is from Instagram. The research that we have done and that we are presenting in the course will give you a step up above everybody else on Pinterest who's starting from zero with their research. Not only that, after you've taken the Hashtag Pro course, you will be able to get into the Hashtag Pro Club. And this is where we have done for you research, lists that we have already researched. We figured out the uses, we figured out which ones are the best hashtags to use. We put that in a color-coded, easy to copy and paste list for you every month. And you get that delivered to you. So you get an email to your inbox. It says, hey, everything's ready. You go download it. There's also some other bonuses in there. The only way to join the club, we launched a beta test this summer where anyone could join. And our beta testers have been amazing with like helping us figure out like, okay, what do they need best? And also just seeing results. Like one of our beta testers, her traffic to her website from Instagram increased 400% from using the list that we've given her. I mean, it's like so cool. So the only way to get in the club now is you have to take the course. And in the process of doing the beta test, I realized that there's some foundation that you need in order to be able to use these lists in the best way possible, like to benefit you the most. We could just let you sign up for the course and then be like, oh, we'll take your money every month and you just get these lists piling up in your email box. But that is not what I want to do. Like what I really, really want to do is be able to empower you to get the list so that when it comes, first of all, I love it if you're excited about it. But I know it's a digital product, right? It's not like opening up a little box of, you know, goodies or chocolates or something. But I'd like you to get the list and know what to do with it right away and not be struggling with it. How many times have you signed up for a course or something and it was just so much stuff, and then it was so hard to use the information you got because they didn't give you a foundation? Like, you guys, I'm a course junkie. I've signed up for a ton of courses, and I remember this one product I signed up for, and I paid for it for 2 years, and I never used it because it was too hard to use. They didn't explain like anything, any foundation in the beginning, so they expected you to be at like this level way over here, and I just wasn't there, even though I could have been there if they just told me the steps. So that's why we have the process this way. We're opening hashtag pro course. After you take that course, you will get an exclusive invitation to join our club, where every month you get support and you get your done for you hashtag list. And this will not only help you on Instagram, Twitter, everywhere else, but now it's going to give you a leg up on Pinterest, because since a lot of the stuff on Pinterest that has hashtags came from Instagram, especially right now while hashtags are still so new on Pinterest. If you're using the hashtags that have low competition, that are, oh my gosh, I'm just so excited, I can't even explain it, that are the best type of hashtag for Instagram, because like if we just think of it in proportional relationship, because some of those pins are over on Pinterest, we could kind of assume that the relationship is proportional. What did well on Instagram will do well on Pinterest. Not the images, but the hashtag. And in doing these searches on Pinterest, I have seen that a lot of the results are Instagram results. If you have a nice long pin in that Instagram result, guess what people are going to repin? Or they're going to see. They're going to see the long pin. So there's a couple bloggers that I've seen that are killing it with pins on Pinterest, but for the most part, there's not a lot of bloggers using hashtags. Sorry, the bloggers are killing it with hashtags on their pins. One that I can think of is Mom Spark. She's doing an amazing job pinning her stuff, and I'm seeing her stuff come up a lot with the hashtags on it. So you guys get in there, start using hashtags on Pinterest. They're giving you a lot of tools. It looks very Instagram-y. I hope that you guys enjoyed this tip. If you have any questions, please put them down in the comment section, and I would love to check them out. I'm going to go and open a tab for the group, because I shared this in the group, just so I can check to see. I don't know why it's being so weird. Okay, there we go. All right, so I want to check the group to see if anybody left any questions. And I'm totally open for Q&A on this, you guys. Like, if you want to know any more about hashtags on Pinterest, like, let's talk about it. I've got Zoom on, so I can go and share the screen. I've got Pinterest on in the background, so I can pop on over there. If you have any questions, let me know. I know this wasn't like a regularly scheduled Facebook Live, and I wasn't going to go live today because I have a cold and I'm losing my voice. And I still have to film some videos, and I don't know how I'm going to do it because I don't have a voice. But I was like, when I saw this, I was like, oh my gosh, this is what people have been asking for, and Pinterest did it. Like, oh, it's so awesome. Like, it's going to be so good for finding things in search. I've been doing a lot of research and looking around on Pinterest, and I got to tell you, the things with hashtags are so much better. Like, and as soon as consumers catch on that this is going to be the way to search on Pinterest, it's going to be a huge game changer. In fact, I have a video coming out next week that is focused on consumers. You're not going to see it here on Smart Creative Social, because it's going to be over on my craft blog and my craft YouTube channel and my craft page, telling consumers how they can have a better search experience by using hashtags. Because I had this conversation with some of my friends, and they're like, we don't really use hashtags on Instagram. And I was like, what? You guys are missing out like on so much good stuff. Like, they just didn't even know. They were like, oh, I click them sometimes, but I mean, they definitely don't use them, but they click them around. And these are just regular everyday consumers. Once they figure this out, you guys, it's going to be so cool. And they're on Pinterest and they're like, what's this? Why is this link blue? Let me click on that. And that's going to be when they have the epiphany about, oh my gosh, look at all the cool stuff with hashtags, because the results and hashtagged items on Pinterest are way, way, way better, just worlds better than if you are searching for a search term or a keyword term. They're just worlds better. You know, you're not going to get a toilet plunger video when you're looking for how to make handmade cards. Like, just way better results until a spammer starts putting hashtags on the wrong thing. And that's going to be a whole nother thing, right? Pinterest is like 3 or 4 years behind Instagram on this. So they're making a lot of changes really fast. We're going to see a lot of these things on Pinterest with hashtags change really quickly. And that's okay. we just had to be prepared for that. So just know that, like, if there's something they turn on right now, like, don't build an entire huge strategy around it, because it could turn off, it could change. For my count already, I've seen like 6 different changes with hashtags on Pinterest in the last 2 weeks. So don't think they're not going to change stuff, because they definitely are. And I actually was in the middle of making a video that I posted. I don't know if I posted, or maybe it's going up next week. I was in the middle of making a video, and I was like, blah, 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 this and this and this about hashtags on Pinterest. And then in the middle of making the video, when I was doing a screen capture, they changed something. I was like, seriously? Like, I didn't put that part in the video, but I'm on the video going, oh my gosh, they literally just changed this part of the feature as I was recording. Like, it was really funny, but it just goes to show like how quickly they're trying to change and improve hashtag functionality on the platform. So just be prepared. It's going to be changing. All the changes I've seen so far have all been in a positive direction to make a better experience for marketers, pinners, people who are putting stuff on the site, but also for consumers, for users, to make it easy for them to be able to use hashtags, to notice that that functionality is turned on, and to have a richer search experience. Yeah, it's really cool. Okay, so Christy just asked, how many hashtags are people using per post, or how many are recommended by Pinterest? So Pinterest says you can use up to 20. However, on the home feed, and I'm going to share screen here so I can show you guys really quick. On the home feed, here you can see that these posts have hashtags on the bottom. It's only showing, there's a character limit, and I haven't figured out exactly what it is yet. I haven't tried very hard to figure that out, but excuse me, they're only going to show about 4 to 5 hashtags on the front page. So here, this Leah Griffith pin has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hashtags. If we go back here, the homepage is showing 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's showing 4 hashtags. So far, what I've seen is that depending on the length of the hashtag, they are showing 3 to 4 or 3 to 5 hashtags on a post that has hashtags. Pinterest is showing the first 3 to 5 hashtags underneath the title of the pin. If the words are really long, like you have hashtag Halloween decorations, which is a very long hashtag, then there may be only 3 that are going to show. So you want to put your first, like your best ones, your keyword ones at the very, very front, because those are where you're going to show on the smart feed. And then you can put up to 20 into your description. Now, the other problem that I've seen people running into when they're trying to do 20 is they're doing these long hashtags. You've only got 500 characters on Pinterest. So if you do hashtag Halloween decor, hashtag Thanksgiving Day, hashtag Thanksgiving turkey dinner, right, these long hashtags, you can't get 20 on there because you only have 500 characters, versus Instagram, you have like a huge amount of space to write in, so you can load up your 30 hashtags. So Christy says, better to put short hashtags first. Not necessarily. Better to put your hashtags that match the subject of your post the most. I don't want to give away too much strategy here, because I have a whole like 2 lessons on this in the Hashtag Pro course. And I tell you how to figure out which hashtags to put up in the front, because there is a science to it. Because there are some algorithms and AI at work on Pinterest that are going to influence what hashtags you should put at the front. I don't want to say any more than that, because I'm going to tell you guys too much. And I want the people who are enrolling in the course to feel like you didn't give away the whole cow before we had the course. It's a very fine line. I was having this discussion with my business manager, and she's like, you're giving away too much. I'm like, I know, but it's like so fun, because it's really exciting to see all of these developments, and then to help other people to see them too. Because like alone, we can't see all of this stuff, right? Like I don't know what's happening on Twitter. Like I don't know about Twitter. But I'm over here in my little corner doing my little thing. Other people are in their little corner doing their little thing. And together, all of our knowledge, we can like learn a lot of cool stuff. But none of us has any time to be on every single platform digging deep like this. So I get excited because I really want to share because it's super fun. And it's super fun when people come back to me and tell me their results. Like over this last year that I've been helping my friends and clients with their Instagram accounts, they come back to me and tell me like these amazing stories, and it's so cool. But I can't shortchange the people in the class by giving everything away. So you're just gonna have to take the class. Thanks, Michelle. Thank you, Christy. I'm glad that you guys are here. I really think that I need to get like a regular Facebook Live time, but dude, you guys, my schedule's like real crazy right now. So I'm trying. I am trying to at least be on here every day, but I didn't make it yesterday because my whole family is sick right now. So I don't know if you guys have that winter cold thing that's going around. I told my family, I'm like, you guys need to wash your hands better. And they're like, we are washing our hands. I was like, use the wipey things. Cause like I rarely get colds anymore because I'm like really fanatical about wiping my hands. But in my house, I'm not, and I'm home a lot. So they brought the germs in and like infected me. I don't know if you guys have had that happen. I was like, no, we have Halloween coming up. I can't be sick. Okay, so let me know if you guys have any questions on Pinterest. You know, if you spend 10 minutes in Pinterest poking around, you're going to see a lot of cool stuff. A lot of cool stuff with hashtags. And if you guys want to know more about which hashtags to choose, which ones to put at the beginning, how to research hashtags so that you're going to get the most bang for your buck. I mean, literally, you guys, I've been doing all kinds of cool stuff that's making my content stand out, that's getting me a lot more attention on social media, that's making my clients happy, that's like getting clients to then, besides sponsoring the post, purchase the images from me, purchase the videos and stuff. It's not just because like I'm like, oh, I'm amazing at making images or videos. It's the strategy behind choosing the topic and how I'm going to make it stand out on social. So I'm doing all this research, and literally I'm not spending hours. Okay. It sounds like I'm spending hours. I'm not. But I'm share all of that in the hashtag pro course. And okay, so I'm going to put a link here to the 3-day mini course for Instagram. It's called Insta Makeover. Like if you're going to get a makeover for yourself, it's the same thing, but for your Instagram, and basically dust it off, make sure it looks beautiful. You're going to get 5 PDFs. There's templates where you're going to be able to plan out your content, plan out your profile before you make any edits. And once you save those, they're yours. You can use them like over and over and over and over again. So it's not something that's going to go away, you know, where like there's no PDF self-destruct. However, the mini course only goes through the end of the launch. So we're closing the cart. I want to say November 7th. It could be the 6th. I can't remember. So you get access to the mini course for that time. There's 3 videos. It should be really easy for you guys to get through. And then if you go to hashtag pro, you enroll in hashtag pro, all the lessons from the mini course, all those PDFs are going to be in the classroom, so you can just download them again and watch them over and over. You don't have to try to rush and push it all in this first week of November. So all right, I'm going to put the links here for the 3-day mini course so you guys can get signed up on that. And I don't know, I'm excited to see the changes that happen with Pinterest. I'm excited to see the changes that happen on your Instagram account after you change your profile. One of my clients did this. I gotta tell you guys, she used some other strategies with this too. But in 4 months, totally organically, no bots, no follow unfollow, nothing like that. 100% organic growth. She changed her profile. And she grew by 600%, like her followers, 600%. Not just that, but she started getting like way more Etsy sales. I mean, it's crazy. I'm going to share her story coming up pretty soon, but it's totally incredible. It basically took her hobby where she was just kind of dabbling at her desk literally 4 months ago and turned it into like a full-fledged Etsy shop that's making bank, like making like a full-time income, like what I used to make when I was an analyst, a contract analyst working for the county. That's how much this lady is making. Like, it's a lot of money. in 4 months. Okay, like it's crazy. All right, so I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna let you guys go, but thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate it. If you have a friend, before I go, if you have a friend that is a blogger or a small business, because #pro is not just for bloggers, okay? I have clients that are small businesses, manufacturers, they're making products and selling on Amazon. I've got like a whole bunch of different kind of clients that I've worked with, Etsy shops. If you know someone that you think this will be helpful to, please share this with them. Like, especially, even if they're just coming to get the tip that I shared at the beginning of the video about hashtags on Pinterest, anybody can do that. Like, you don't need a lot of knowledge to go put some hashtags on Pinterest and start experimenting. So if you think this was helpful, I would love it if you shared it to help spread the word, spread the knowledge, because like I said, alone we can't master everything, but together, taking all of our little pieces of knowledge, we can do a lot more together. All right, I'm gonna let you guys go. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you on another live soon. Bye.